Even if this mast was flexible enough, there is no way that you could induce a bend in it using a Dacron sail with leech battens in it, because you simply have no way of getting the load to the top of the mast. It just stretches and creates a huge wrinkle in the front of the sail. Now, as opposed to the soft Dacron sail, here we have a rigid film, Mylar sail. We have full-length battens in the sail, so when we start tensioning it, first of all, the film is strong enough to carry the load up to the batten. The battens are stiff enough to stop that crease occurring right up against the mast like we saw in the standard. And the net result is that this load is going all the way up to the tip of the mast. And if you look up the mast, you'll see that the tip is bending from the Cunningham load. The Dacron sail, straight leech, stiff mast, and as I've shown earlier, there's no way to bend the spar without using the leech. So I'm going to bend this with the main sheet, and eventually you'll notice that we can take all the shape out of the sail and end up with a flat sail that has no shape left in it. That sail is now fully depowered, but the leech is bored tight. And that's the leech that the Byte sailor sails against as soon as they start to bend the spar. Now we'll go over to the C2 rig. It too needs to be depowered. So instead of trying to use the main sheet, what we're going to do is use the Cunningham to bend the spar. And as we pull, you'll notice the spar bending. The sail is getting flatter up at the top, and eventually, when I'm right down at the deck, the top of the sail will be completely flat. The big difference here is that we've flattened a huge rig compared to the standard, and the leech is completely without any tension at all. This means that if there's wind in the sail will blow open on its own, and the only thing that will stop it blowing open is the main sheet. And the main sheet is used for that purpose only, to open and close the leech and not to control the shape of the sail. That's done with the Cunningham, and it's done with the Cunningham entirely.